တော့ဝတ်ချင်နေ
စိတ်မပူပါဘူးအသားဖြူပြီးဂလိုးတယ်ဘယ်လာရဲ့2-in-1သဘာဝဖြည့်သည့်ဝတ်ချင်ကင်းနဲ့တည်းရှိတယ်လေ2-in-1ဆိုတော့ make-up ဖြတ်တဲ့အပြင်မျက်နှာတင်ဖြစ်ပါအသုံးပြုနိုင်တယ် make-up အစီနဲ့ဝတ်ချင်ထက်စေတဲ့ bacteria ကိုဖယ်ရှားပေးပြီးအဆိုးဓာတ်ကိုထိန်းထားပေးနိုင်တယ်သဘာဝဖြည့်သည့်ကရေဓာတ်90%နဲ့ဗီတာမင်များစွာပါလို့ရေဓာတ်ပြန်လည်ဖြစ်တည်ပေးရဲ့ဗီတာမင် C ပါလို့ပုံမပြင်းတောက်ပလာစေရဲ့
မျက်နှာသားရတော့စိတ်ပူကြမလို့တော့ဘယ်လာရဲ့ watermelon gel တူဖုံးကြောင်ပေါ့
Gordon's back, and he's brought the world's best.
This is Masterchef Legends.
All new Wednesdays. And watch other Fox shows like Crime Scene Kitchen.
Did you make the right dessert?
Hell's Kitchen and Lego Masters on Fox.
Previously on Masterchef Legends, please welcome the savant of street food, Roy Choi. A street food challenge.
Okay.
Saw some home cooks under-deliver.
Did you eat those fried glass noodles?
I did.
And was it like eating a Brillo pad when you ate it?
Please tell me you took the skin off. And one home cook took out the competition.
This is a restaurant dish.
Restaurant quality beyond belief. Joseph, well done. I hope you 8 are ready for your next big challenge. The next time we see you, you will be wearing those notorious black aprons. And Joseph, enjoy the safety of the balcony from up there. Tonight, it's getting personal. You'll need to cook an amazing dish inspired by your personal legend. Go!
Who's your legend?
My grandmother. My husband.
Gordon Ramsay? I'm fired up right now.
A lot of pressure.
It's an elimination challenge.
This is go time!
Woo! Pray for me that sets.
What are you going to do?
All right, let's.
That will be the last for one home cook. Make sure it's not you.
Michael. Oh, my God, it's right on the edge.
You should be.
That is exceptional.
Professionally executed.
I think this is your worst dish.
It's kind of a mess. The worst one was obviously...
I'm going home.
I agree.
Here we are, gents.
All right. Down to the final 9.
It's going to get difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. But this is where the competition starts, taking off. Top 9. Huge.
Here we go.
Come on down, guys.
Oh man, it's gonna be absolutely brutal.
Things are getting serious now. Black aprons are on. Who knows what this challenge is gonna be. But what I do know is I'm gonna have to cook my butt off because this apron means that somebody is going home tonight.
Right, how are you feeling?
Nervous.
Joseph, congrats, because you were the only home cook with immunity tonight. Well done, sir.
Not putting on the black apron is the best feeling I've experienced in this competition thus far. I have a guaranteed spot in the top 8.
Now, as for the rest of you, you've all got those legendary black aprons on. Trust me, they carry a lot of weight in this kitchen.
Yes.
Because it means that tonight, there are no winners. All of you are in danger of being eliminated tonight. Sue.
Yes, Chef.
Who's your biggest competition right now?
It's me, Chef. When I'm stressed, I can get frazzled. So that is the me that I don't want to see tonight.
Mm-hmm. Michael, you show a level of appreciation like no other in here, and you're very humble and earnest. But competitive-wise, who are the ones to watch?
One of them standing up on the balcony right now, for sure.
Lexi, you're getting stronger week on week, yet you lack this confidence. Why is that?
I do feel like I'm out of my depth. I look around and I feel like everyone has such skill and finesse. I feel like I know flavor, but I feel like in a competition like this, that may not always be enough. And so I'm also very critical of myself.
Being critical of yourself is highly important, but don't let it turn into self-doubt. At this stage of the competition, we expect everyone to bring their A game across every single challenge. Treat every cook as if it could be your last.
Now, if tonight is your last cook, go out swinging. Because you'll have to cook for the biggest legend you can think of.
Oh my gosh.
Tonight's challenge is to cook for your own personal legend. Whoever you look up to, whoever's inspired you across your food dreams, that's who you should keep in mind as you cook tonight. They don't have to be a chef. It could be your wife, your husband, a personal hero or mentor, maybe even your grandma that's handed you down a beautiful family recipe. And the most important thing is that you elevate that recipe to MasterChef quality tonight.
I mean, frankly, it could be even one of us. Let's not funny, actually.
Should we get your picture up there?
Chef, I'll be with you in a moment. Whoever you cook for this evening, make sure that it's well planned, that it's thoughtful, that it speaks to you and your culinary style, and it's restaurant quality.
Each of you will have 1 hour to cook a dish for your own personal legends. And if that dish isn't up to Masterchef Legends standards, you will be eliminated.
Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Your 60 minutes start now. Let's go. Come on, Alejandro.
Whoa. Ginger. Swiss chard, anybody? Swiss chard? Passion fruits. Aha! Chicken wings. My personal legend for today is my husband. He's just been so supportive. I mean, you know, we have 2 kids that are like a year apart, and he's watching them while I pursue my dreams. I need a sweet potato. Is that over here? So today I'm making my husband's favorite dish, fried chicken wings, sweet potatoes, cornbread, and collard greens. Crushed dried peppers.
There you go, Autumn. Come on.
You got it, Autumn.
Thanks, Joseph. Love ya.
Joe, you got this. This is an amazing challenge that they need to bring that huge influence from their grandma, their granddad, their husband or wife, and put it on that plate to get into the top 8.
I think we're going to see the highest quality dishes we've ever seen. It's an amazing opportunity to express yourself as a cook.
What would you make, Aaron?
My legend is definitely my grandmother. A woman that grew up on a cattle ranch in northern Mexico, made unbelievable food every day. So I would want to take one of her signature dishes and bring it up to restaurant quality. Joe, so who would be your legend?
I would have to say my mother and my grandmother together as a team are my legends. I would probably cook the classic Milanese, veal chop. It's a legendary Italian dish.
Wow. I would do a risotto inspired by the legend Guy Savoy, who was an incredible mentor for me at the age of 22. So I put myself in Abe's situation this evening. At 22, you're absorbing like a sponge non-stop.
Looks good, Abe.
Thank you.
My legend is my family, and I'm doing the shepherd's pie because that was the first thing I cooked for them when I got back from London. And there's a few tidbits that I've picked up because of the people I've met, like adding bacon for the topping or some croutons or doing like a beer roux. I just need to get the ingredients out, show some love in there, and just really make the ingredients speak for themselves.
Wow.
So my personal legend, I mean, it's more than one person, it's my roommates. I absolutely love them, and I miss them so much. My roommate, Julian, is one of my best friends, and me and him went to Korea last year, so I'm going to make a Korean dish. So I'm going to do a bulgogi-style marinated ribeye with some garlic broccoli and some sesame rice. The pressure is definitely on today, you know, nobody wants to be the one going home. I just know I got to cook my heart out, and, you know, I'm cooking for the people that I love, so I'm hoping that I can get the judges to love it also.
Guys, the challenge tonight, it might seem simple, but they have to try and capture that legend in one dish tonight. This is, for them, certainly way more personal than cooking for the other legends that we've had here in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
I think the danger here is they get too nostalgic, and maybe they revert back to making a super home-style dish, not something at the level we're looking for, certainly in the season of legends. We are raising the stakes on them tonight.
Okay, meat is marinating.
All right, Lex. I am making a pan-seared loin of venison with eggplant and some confit vegetables.
The legend that I'm cooking the dish for is Gordon Ramsay. In my opinion, he's the best, and I aspire to be like the best.
I feel a lot of pressure because I've been at the bottom 3 times already, so I'm going to pay attention to everything and do my best not to end up at the bottom again, because that would be horrific, especially with this dish.
10 minutes gone. 15 minutes to go, guys. Come on.
Good job, Sue.
Got it.
Professional.
Today, my legend is my grandmother. I'm going to make a coconut panna cotta for her because I have to owe my whole culinary journey to her. She's the one who taught me how to cook. She's the one who inspired me to make good dishes. But making a dessert is a very daring task. Time is my biggest enemy right now. If something goes wrong, if the panna cotta doesn't set, I will be out of these doors.
You comfortable, Sue?
Definitely feeling the heat, that's for sure. Whew.
Gotta get my steak in the oven.
Just over 45 minutes to go. Sadly for one of you, your last 45 minutes inside the Masterchef kitchen. Make sure it's not you.
These cooks have been cooking for the greatest culinary legends all season now. Tonight, we open up the playbook for them, and we allow them to create a legendary dish for their personal legends.
Sure, you got this.
Right, Michael.
Chef, how you doing?
Very well indeed. Now, tell me about the dish, and the inspiration came from where?
So this is Grandma Mary's chicken provolone. She's the one who got me first interested in cooking. Every time we go over there, you know, being Italian, there would always be a pot of gravy on the stove, always food, always forcing food down our throat.
Gotcha. So what elements of this dish are you elevating tonight to stay in the competition?
I'm taking her provolone, I'm upping it a little bit with the prosciutto because we didn't have a lot of money growing up. And it comes in a nice bechamel sauce, you know, so it's a really delicious dish. I mean, well, when I wasn't vegan, we would have it, and I mean, I couldn't ever eat enough of it.
So use that bechamel. Make sure that roux is cooked out.
Yes.
Don't go too heavy on the flour.
This is a family recipe. I've done it out. So if I mess this one up, I disappoint not only her, but I disappoint myself.
Right.
So
good luck.
Talk to me a little bit about your dish, Miss Anderson. I like the technique. It's a typical mom move. I like that.
Mom move. You're not kidding.
So what do you got going on?
So my heroes are my family. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. So when I was young, on our way home from church, we'd stop at Grandma's house and we'd bring fried chicken. And so that is what I am doing.
No, but that doesn't look like chicken.
Oh, it's quail.
It's what?
You know.
I amped it up. I did
Quail?
quail. I'm making a pickled buttermilk fried quail.
That's tricky.
Listen. This whole thing's been tricky, but I've made it this far.
Fried quail. It's not like fried chicken. Quail's very different.
It is different. Listen, you look at all these great people around you, and I can't play it that safe right now. I can't play it safe at all. I gotta go.
All right, Ann.
Today, I'm carrying a lot on my heart and on my shoulders because my family are my legends, and I do not want to let anybody down. So I'm running back and forth between the pantry and the cook station like a crazy person. Cornstarch, sugar. It's an elimination challenge, and I don't want my journey to end. Nobody panic. Holy moly.
Feel good, Ian?
Yeah.
38 minutes remaining. Come on.
So my legend is actually both my dad and my aunt. They were a huge influence on my love for food, and I lost them both within a month of each other a couple years ago, so this is definitely kind of an homage to them. The dish is a Kalamata-crusted lamb chop. They would be really impressed with me making this dish, so it's definitely holds a special place in my heart.
Let's go.
Right, young man, here we go. Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm going to make venison, some confit vegetables, herbs, and it's down. We're eating on a campfire, but fine dining style. We're cooking it with love and like we're respecting the ingredients.
So this dish is inspired by your mum, your dad?
This is, my legends are all of you guys, and you're my biggest inspiration out of all of them.
That's very kind.
I'm not kissing your butt. You really are.
Am I that old to be a legend?
No, I've been watching you all the time.
Right.
See, to have you here in front of me is just crazy.
Right, this sounds amazing. I want to see that legendary focus on there.
Yes, chef.
Yeah?
I realize that I'm my worst enemy, and if I slow down, I can execute a lot better than I have so far.
And less is more, right?
Yes, chef.
Because you grew up with very little, so you go into a pantry like that, you want everything.
That's exactly what it is.
My upbringing was very similar to yours. We didn't grow up with much, and so every time you see something, it's like, wow, give me that. I can't wait to use that. That's part of the excitement with food, right?
It is.
Good. Somebody is going home tonight, so focus on this dish. Make sure it's top 8 worthy, okay?
Yes, chef.
Good luck, young man.
Thank you, chef. I'm fired up right now.
You got it, Lexi.
Yeah. Soul food.
Hi, Lexi.
Hello.
What are you making?
I'm making fried chicken wings, cornbread, candied sweet potatoes, and collard greens.
Who's the legend that's inspiring you?
My husband.
Okay.
He's doing a great job taking care of our kids, and I know he misses my food for sure.
What is it about the chicken wings that reminds you of him?
It's the only thing we can always agree on to eat for dinner. And because we don't have a lot of money, we don't have like turkey and stuff at Thanksgiving. We have like fried chicken and macaroni, that kind of stuff.
That story is very beautiful, but bottom line is that someone's going home tonight.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about your chances
of staying in the competition?
Yes.
On this dish? Well, this is the most confident I've been in the kitchen, so.
But is it good enough, though?
I think so.
Level's high.
I think so. The flavors are really good. You know, my chicken is really good. The cornbread, all that stuff is good.
All right, we're going to see.
Good luck.
I like that confidence.
You said to be confident. I'm trying,
I know,
man.
I like it.
I do think I'm slowly learning to believe in myself. My husband has all the confidence in the world in me when I have so little in myself. I need to remember the words that he tells me and feel his presence as I'm making this dish. All right, Lex. Come on, girl.
30 minutes now.
30 minutes. take that off.
Halfway gone. Let's go.
Here we go.
Come on.
Come on, Alejandro. Let's go.
Yes,
Sit
chef.
down your bench so you got some clarity what you're doing.
Yes, chef.
Guys, guess what? So Alejandro's legend. Would you believe he said it's me?
A lot of pressure. Gordon, you have to digest the fact that you are a legendary figure for a lot of these home cooks, you know?
It's very flattering, very brave. What is he making?
He has this amazing loin of venison that he's marinating. He's making potato fondant.
Is this one of the cases where his ambition outweighs his capacity?
Yeah, conceptually, he has a great idea. Can he execute?
It doesn't look like he's overcomplicated it. If you look at his bench, less of the pantry than normal.
Me.
So Anne's family, they have a big tradition going to Grandma's house getting fried chicken after church. She has chosen to take it to another level, doing fried quail in the same way.
Wow. Wow, would you fry quail?
Depends on how they're used.
I don't know. Risky, because they are very delicate.
Very delicate.
Michael.
If it's getting too thick, take a couple of spoons out. There you go. Work with what you need, that's all. Yeah?
Yes, sir. Come on, Jersey.
I know, thank you.
Winning this immunity, it's unbelievable. I get to stand up on this balcony, look down, and watch these people fight for their lives. Hell yeah. Sue, you okay?
Doing great, thank
Do
you.
you need something?
Nope,
'Cause
I'm
I
good.
can't help you.
Joseph.
Yes, chef.
Amazing dishes out there. Who's looking good?
Abe's looking great. Kelsey looks very comfortable. I'm excited to see how Alejandro's turns out.
Who's falling behind? Someone's going home.
Mike's dish could take a long time.
Yes.
And I think Anne a little frazzled, running back and forth.
Anne.
Oh.
Focus, Anne, please. Don't worry about the balcony.
I'm not frazzled, no. I just know that I want to do a lot, so these last 24 minutes have to be perfect. And I got to get my together. It's not going to be me going home today. Yeah. Gotta go.
What are you going to do?
Mother trucker, you are hot.
Anne, how do you feel? You confident?
All right, how are you? Enjoying your view? You should be. Joseph is up on the balcony and critiquing us like he's one of the judges. And honestly, it's a little annoying. He's not a judge, and I don't need to hear it.
Great that cheeks.
Right now, my focus is to drown him out and get this meal on a plate.
Just over 21 minutes remaining. Anne.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing? Tell me about the dish.
I'm
What is
doing
it?
Good. I'm making a fried quail, so I'm just amping up a little what I...
Fried
what I
quail,
used to,
why?
Well, this reminds me of my family.
What's the breading? Because that's the secret.
So it's cornstarch, all-purpose flour, tons of aromatics.
How would you feel if you was an eating competition tonight?
I would be devastated.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. The fact is that I want this more than anything. But I would love to sit and talk more, but I have so much more to do. I don't want to go home because I talk too much.
Let's have a bottle of wine.
Oh, my God, I'd love that. I love you. You're awesome.
Right, young lady.
Bye.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, boy.
You good, Abe?
Yeah.
Abe.
Hello, chefs. How are you doing?
What's the dish?
So this is going to be a shepherd's pie.
Who's the legend?
So actually my parents, it was the first dish that I made for them when I got back from London. I finished the last 2 years of high school there, and then I decided to take a couple years off and got my wine degree from LCB.
You have a wine degree from LCB?
I do, yes, chef.
Is there any wine in this dish? Just beer? All this wine
yes.
talk.
So I didn't want to put any wine because I wanted to keep it more of like a meat and potato simple dish.
Think you could be going home tonight?
No, I don't think so, chef.
No?
I know this
you think
is...
this dish has got this stuff?
I think it does. I think it does. It's got a lot of crunch, texture, and personality to it.
Burn the alcohol out of that beer.
Okay, got it. Yes, chef. I'm definitely feeling nervous. I need to get that shepherd's pie in the oven as quickly as possible so it stays enough to reduce a little bit and you get a nice crust on the potatoes. Looks good, Abe. Thank you. It's going in now.
17 minutes to go. Come on, guys. Speed up. Lexi,
Hello.
tell me about the dish.
I'm making fried chicken wings.
How are you going to elevate a chicken wing?
I'm not supposed to tell you. It's actually a family secret. But
Okay, whisper me.
okay. So I cook them in.
Right, okay.
And then, this is what they're dredged in. They sit in that, and then I put them in here.
Right, okay. So it's a family secret.
Yeah, my aunt. She's the only one that went to culinary school in my family.
Right. Elevate those wings and get yourself into the top 8.
Yes.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Sue, 15 minutes.
Yep. Thank you, Joseph.
Hi, Sue.
Hello, chefs. Hello, Joe.
All right, who's your legend?
It's my grandmother. She gave me this love for cooking. My very first food memory is actually extracting coconut milk from scratch. So I'm making a coconut panna cotta with passion fruit coulis and a fortune cookie. I already filled the panna cotta and it's already setting in the blast chiller. I just hope it sets in time.
Passion fruit, one of my favorite ingredients.
Very nice.
This just has that very strong acidity, but also a tartness that is unequaled. How are you going to balance it when it comes to a coconut panna cotta?
It's going to be a coulis with a little bit of sugar. I might put some mint.
Yep. You know what panna means?
No, chef.
Cream. You know
Cream?
what cotta means?
No.
Cooked.
Oh, okay.
Panna cotta is simply cooked cream.
It
So
is.
you are making something very simple. Tonight's elimination. I hope you are channeling such love and energy for your legendary grandmother because this dish has to be perfect. You have no net here.
Yes, Joe.
You realize that?
Yes, I realize that.
You think that's a wise bet?
Yes.
Good luck.
I like that confidence.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How you doing, Mike?
Good, I'm good. We are 50 minutes gone. 10 minutes remaining. Is that lamb in the oven, Kelsey?
Yes, it is.
Good. Fat side down? Yes. Good.
It's a waiting game.
I got to tell you guys, this is a great challenge because I can really feel the passion for these legends coming out in these dishes. They're cooking with their hearts and they're putting it all in the plate.
The last challenge we had, I had great reviews, but I also had not great reviews. And I want to prove to them that I deserve to be here. So it means a lot to me that I step up.
So good.
Look, Lexi's already plated, and it's a wing, guys.
It's a chicken wing. Is that enough?
Pray for me that sets.
Sue is the only home cook that's actually doing dessert. She's going to make a beautiful coconut panna cotta.
Wow.
Okay, but it's cooked cream with gelatin in it. Like, how hard is it?
The texture is a different one to get right.
It has to be perfect.
We're coming down to the last 5 minutes. Let's go, guys. Come on. That's where it counts.
I have less than 5 minutes. I'm just setting up the salad and waiting for the shepherd's pie to get a nice crust on it. On that note.
So Abe's making a shepherd's pie? This is a dish that he cooked for his parents when he came back from London.
Where the blow torches.
First of all, it's done with ground lamb.
Right. He's got that.
That's
He's got
really
that.
important. A little touch of red wine, a little touch of beef stock. Cook that out.
He did it with beer instead, but okay.
You don't put beer in a traditional shepherd's pie.
Well, that's what he's doing.
It's sunk. Uh-oh.
All right, guys, 2 minutes. This is go time. You should be plating. All the elements there. Look at Michael just being stoic.
Keep it there to the very last minute, Michael. Last minute remaining. Let's go.
Don't overdo it, Alejandro.
30 seconds remaining.
Where is my parsley?
It's out. Michael's got it out. 15 seconds to go.
Oh my God, Michael's right on the edge.
10, 9.
You got it. You got it.
8, 7, 6,
5,
4,
Oh, boy.
3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done.
Good job, guys.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Woo! I really think my grandma would be very proud of me. Looks like it came out the way I would hope it would, and I can't wait. I wish I could dig into it, to tell you the honest truth.
How'd me look up there, Joe?
Amazing. I was worried about Ann in the middle because she has this frantic look on her face.
It's a controlled, in my mind, chaos.
I wish I had a little more broccoli on there, but timing got the best of me, so I don't think I'm going home with this one. That's the only thing I'm concerned about right now.
My dad would be so proud of this dish.
I'm not feeling very positive about this dish. It's supposed to have more of a crust on top, and the mashed potatoes sort of just sunk in. Obviously, the mixture was too loose. Looking around, some of these dishes are just wonderful. It's a very high chance that I might be going home tonight. I don't know, man. It's not the best. Not the best.
Now, tonight, we asked you all to cook a dish inspired by the most important legend of them all, your own personal legend. Now, to determine who will be leaving the Masterchef kitchen and not advancing to the top 8, Joe, Ron, and myself were tasting every one of your dishes. Let's kick off with Kelsey.
Come on, Kels. Looking at my dish, I'm really happy with what I see right now.
Get him, Kels.
My dad would be beaming with pride. He would tell me that he knew I could do this all along.
Please describe the dish, Kelsey.
It's a Calamata olive crusted lamb chop with a celery and chickpea puree, Swiss chard, roasted baby carrots, and then there's a red wine injection to pour around. The inspiration comes from my dad and my aunt, and this really represents a food I grew up with on a plate. But obviously, it's a little bit elevated version.
For me, this is a perfect example of a classic dish with all the elements done correctly.
I think that what I can taste in here is, your love and your passion for your dad and your aunt. Excellent.
Lamb you've nailed. Delicious. And with the olives like that, seeping through, you know how to finesse. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
More Kels.
Good job, Kelsey.
The next dish we'd like to taste is from Miss Anne.
The judges told me that using quail was a risky move, but I'm here to take risks. I'm not sitting in the comfortable passenger seat. I want to win MasterChef.
Anne, can you please describe the dish?
So I made for you guys a buttermilk, pickle brine, fried quail with root vegetable puree, pickled radishes, and green beans. We used to bring fried chicken to my grandma on Sundays. I wanted to do something that was a little more elevated.
Joseph. Yes, sir. How does that look from up there? Battered. Battered. Yeah, you're right. The dredging on that, so intense. I've never seen a quail that big. It's like quail on steroids. Quail for light, gamey, wild bird. That doesn't need that heavier coating.
Okay.
So it's just like cut it. How do you even do this?
Get right in there.
Yeah.
The actual quail tastes nice. It's nowhere near as overcooked as it looks. The ranch dressing, delicious. The problem I've got is the breading. It doesn't work. Puree's nice, but it's the wrong dish for the puree. You need to slaw. You don't sit that crispy bottom into something wet and pureed because it just destroys the texture of that. So I wish you'd dredged it once, shook it intensely, and then lightly fried it.
Yes.
For me, that doesn't scream legendary status. We've gone back a couple of feet.
You mummified the quail.
This is the first time you did this with quail?
Yes.
You think that was a good idea?
I'm here to take a risk, you guys. So
Yeah,
that's
but
why I did it.
That's not a risk. This is a mistake because you took a protein and treated it completely the wrong way.
Okay.
Is it good enough to keep you here tonight? I'm not so sure.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. Okay, Anne. The quail actually tastes quite good. Why so thick?
You don't double dredge out.
Yeah. Right. Alejandro, please, step forward, thank you.
I've been in the bottom three times, and I do not want to find myself there for the fourth time. And today I was the most nervous I've been because I want to make the chefs proud, especially Gordon Ramsay. I just hope that my cook of the venison is what they're looking for.
Describe the dish, please.
Today we have a pan-roasted venison loin with potato fondant, fire-roasted garlic eggplant puree with a Cabernet, juniper berry, and chocolate demi-glaze reduction.
Who in the legend are you cooking for? Right here. That's a good one to have.
I've grown up watching Gordon Ramsay cook, and I always aspire to be like the greatest, and in my opinion, he's the greatest.
What a kiss ass. I'm joking, come on.
Cooking venison, now we're talking about real professional chef stuff, right, guys?
Yeah.
This meat is very lean, very unforgiving.
Yes.
And how do we want to cook on the venison?
Yeah, medium rare at the
Medium
maximum.
rare. No more than medium rare.
Prepare dishes like a master chef at home with MasterChef kitchen appliances. Whip up delicious crepes, bubble waffles, or pressure cook like a pro with easy-to-use devices. Get your own elite line of MasterChef appliances today.
How do we want to cook on the venison?
Pink.
Yeah, medium rare at the maximum.
And you nailed it.
Oh, nice.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jump in there?
Yeah, of course.
Wow. Can I meet you? What's your name?
Alejandro.
I've never met the cook who made a dish like this. Where do you come from, Alejandro? This is a whole nother level. You've reinvented yourself as a cook, or you're an imposter, because it's not even possible that the Alejandro that I know cooked this.
You said one word that I really enjoy, which is juniper. Juniper and venison have a beautiful marriage.
Young man, visually, play's got elegance. I love the way the colours pop. You're going beyond the comfort zone and starting to really home in on these skills. And I think more importantly, the timing's right to start growing. You're doing it tonight. Really delicious.
Thank you.
Thank you. I couldn't be any more excited. This was the best dish that I've done in the whole competition.
Pretty good.
Good job.
Pretty good.
I'm so proud that Gordon Ramsay loved the flavors. I am walking in cloud 9.
Next up, Autumn, please. Thank you.
Come on, girl. Go get him.
Autumn, describe the dish and the inspiration, please.
So I did a bulgogi marinated ribeye with sesame rice, sauteed broccoli, and then kimchi pickled daikon. I got the inspiration from my love for my roommates. We love eating Korean food, so I made this dish for them.
Autumn, it's professionally executed. The cook on the meat is perfection. Those soy sweet rubs I love, and this one kind of shines right.
The flavors are intense, and that's you all over. You're starting to enhance that level of finesse with confidence.
It truly is Korean, but your own style, and I think that's what's awesome about it. Thank you very much, Miss Autumn.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, next dish is Michael's. All right, Michael.
We have Grandma Mary's chicken provolone. The chicken with the bechamel sauce with sauteed spinach, prosciutto. She's been going for quite a few years, and to do this and hopefully make her proud will mean a lot to me.
And the dish is super comforting. It's got that rustic charm. Have to be super careful with that prosciutto because it's super salty. Yeah.
I understand the sentiment behind this dish because I think all of us can agree that Grandma's food is the best. I do love the seasoning to it, and I love the abundance of greens, but it is a little rich.
Right.
It's a hard dish to get past a couple bites.
That said, the flavor's good. It's just too much.
Thank you,
gentlemen.
Thank you. Sue.
Come on, Sue!
Tonight, I'm the only one that made a dessert, and I'm really happy with it. But we have 8 people cooking today, and they have crazy talents.
Looks beautiful, Sue.
Thank you. My dessert today, it only has 3 components, but I'm praying the judges will see my creativity through it.
Ms. Sue, can you please describe the dish?
Yes, Chef, I have for you coconut and vanilla panna cotta with passion fruit coulis and a fortune cookie with a little special message to my inspiration tonight, who is my grandmother.
Sue, visually it's beautiful.
She made me who I am today. She instilled this love for cooking in me since I was 6 or 7.
And how old is she?
She is 100 years old, Chef.
100?
100
She is.
years old.
I kept her in my mind while making this because she's not eating any solid foods anymore, so this is something that she would enjoy.
I love you, Granny.
Aw.
How beautiful is that?
Very sweet.
Thank you.
Very rare you see a panna cotta set in a coconut. The big question is, how's it set? Too firm? It's like eating the inside of a golf ball. Too liquid, then it becomes a sort of panna cotta cocktail. And I'm hoping it's got this really nice, soft texture.
Yes.
But it has to hold its own. It has to be separate from the passion fruit.
Beautiful. Sue, what's Granny's name?
Her name is Tan Tan.
Tan Tan.
Yes.
I love her. I love Granny Tan Tan.
Aw.
That is exceptional. Oh, my Lord.
Thank you very
You've
much.
got the confidence to sort of serve it in half a coconut. Is that all fresh coconut there as well?
It is, Chef.
I love the acidity, I love the creaminess. It's fragrant, but it's not overwhelming.
This is exactly what we were looking for tonight when we asked you to cook for a legend, and your panna cotta is legendary.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Amazing job.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very much.
That was delicious.
Good job. Okay, Lexi.
I'm feeling pretty confident, but the other dishes are very restaurant quality. Chicken wings might not be as fancy as some of the other ones, but I'm hoping that my flavors are enough to keep me in the competition.
Okay, Lexi, what legend inspired you in your life tonight to make us this dish?
My husband, but also my entire family.
Explain the dish to us.
I have fried chicken wings, sweet potatoes, cornbread, and collard greens.
Visually, it looks It looks like what I would expect that you would feed me if I had the privilege of being invited to your house for dinner.
Lexi, when you said you're going to take that inspiration from home, I was expecting a chicken, a drum, a thigh, or even a breast. Any sauces with it? Any dipping sauce or hot sauce?
No.
I'm only asking because it all looks dry, so I'm looking for Lexi's take on a hot sauce.
There's like a honey butter glaze over the sweet potatoes and cornbread, and the chicken, I'm sure it looks dry, but I know it's juicy on the inside.
Collard green's delicious. I love them. They're juicy, and it's a really nice braise on there. Sweet potato and the cornbread's super sweet. Something like that only needs one sweet part to it, so you've got something to counteract. And the wings are wings. I think that's the bit I'm struggling with.
I appreciate the fact that you made homemade cornbread. I think there's something very comforting about it, but what we're asking for is proof that you've matured and seen the growth. I feel like this is a step backwards.
Yeah, Lexi, too simple, too sweet, too bad.
Thank you, Lexi.
Thank you, Lexi. It's okay, Lexi. To stay in the competition tonight, I do not expect to win. I've been so excited for this one because this is one dish that keeps me feeling less homesick. Abe, please. Thank you.
This is an elimination challenge, and I'm really worried. There were so many components, and I think I just lost track with everything. Oh, chefs. I'm really unhappy with my dish. It's awful.
Describe the dish, Abe.
This is a shepherd's pie with a fennel slaw. The legend behind it is actually my parents. It was one of the first dishes that I made when I was living in the UK.
I'm no shepherd pie expert by any means, but I don't think this is how it's supposed to look, is it? Because the potato's supposed to be firm, and this is kind of a... It's kind of a mess. It's like more like shepherd's soup pie. I'm no shepherd pie expert by any means, but I don't think this is how it's supposed to look, is it? Because the potato's supposed to be firm, and this is kind of a... It's kind of a mess. It's like more like shepherd's soup pie.
Why is it so liquid, Abe?
The roux wasn't thick enough, chef, I believe. And then I didn't let it reduce enough.
Abe, I grew up with shepherd's pie. It was a big comfort for me. I'm going to take it to task. So potatoes need to be fluffy, need to be forked on top, and that ragu needs to be a nice, solid, dense ragu. And you do not serve a slaw with mashed potatoes. So the saving grace here is the meat's braised beautifully.
I don't have quite the extent of knowledge in shepherd's pie, but I do know that when I put it all in my mouth together, I actually like the way it tastes.
Abe, you are one lucky guy. Yeah, your potatoes need to be fluffier, but the flavors are so agreeable in that base. It's seasoned well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abe.
Thank you.
Now, we asked you to cook the most incredible dishes inspired by your own personal legends. We've tasted them. Now we need to have a very serious chat because, sadly, there is one of you that will not continue in this competition. Please, all of you, excuse us.
Wow. First of all, Lexi's chicken wings. I mean, come on.
You can't be serving chicken wings at this level.
It's either going to be me or Anne.
Anne?
She totally missed the mark.
Yep.
She fried the quail like it was chicken.
Overdredged.
I'm going home.
Some of those flavors were agreeable, but it was just composed poorly.
I'm starting to feel out of my league.
And Abe's.
Said mine was bad, too.
That was not a shepherd's pie. It was sloppy.
The worst one was obviously the one that wasn't legendary.
I agree.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, there were some exceptional dishes tonight that were truly outstanding. And sadly, there were a few dishes that weren't so inspiring. And ultimately, tonight, one more home cook will be leaving the competition. Now, I'm going to ask 3 individuals to make their way down here. Abe, Lexi, and finally, Anne, please make your way down here. Thank you. Sue, Autumn, Michael, Kelsey, Alejandro, you're all safe from elimination. All of you. Make your way up to the balcony and put your white aprons on. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Heading up to the balcony feels like a dream come true. It's my very first time going up those stairs. I feel super validated right now. I finally accomplished what I wanted to do.
Congratulations, all 5 of you. Safe from elimination.
Today, I feel I was able to show my flair, my style, and my skill on this dish. I couldn't be any happier.
Now, sadly, you three cooked the worst dishes in tonight's challenge. Aiden, if you're going to nail a shepherd's pie, then you need to make it an authentic shepherd's pie.
Yes, chef.
Lexi, the dish felt badly conceptualized. It needed more passion. And I thought it was mediocre. I just wouldn't see a quail dredge so thick. Now, we had a very tough decision, but the person leaving MasterChef Season of Legends, the most underwhelming dish, that dish belonged to Lexi. Abe and Anne, could you say goodbye to Lexi, please, and make your way upstairs? Lexi, you've grown and you got more confident. Tonight you went back to playing safe. But you've been a beacon, young lady. You light up this kitchen. Promise us you're going to continue cooking.
I do promise.
Come and say goodbye, please. Yes?
Love you, Lex.
Love you so much.
Come on. Okay, go.
I am disappointed to get eliminated. You know, the longer you're here, the more you learn, the more you grow. But also, I feel like I've come such a long way.
Now, in your mind, Lexi, who is going to become America's next MasterChef?
I love all of you guys, but I think Sue.
Oh, I love you, Lexi.
Listen, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Safe trip home, and take care.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, darling. Good night.
Love you, Lexi. I'm proud of myself because I have lasted a really, really long time in this competition, and I feel like I had to wake up and pinch myself every day.
It is a resounding yes. Congratulations. Welcome.
Stop it.
Come here.
Oh, my God. It's like a fast-tracked culinary school.
You've made this before?
No.
Wow.
How many times have you ever cooked New York strip?
None.
There are some great flavors here, but it's dry.
To go through all of that and to get the criticism and the feedback that I've gotten from the judges, it's shaped me into a better cook.
You've made this rich and decadent. I love it. I love those crispy bits, and that really got my attention immediately.
Wow.
That's good. Beautifully.
You got to have confidence in your food, especially when you cook it like this.
I am leaving here with a stronger sense of confidence in myself, which is going to allow me to really pursue my dreams, and I'm just really grateful for this experience.
Bye, darling. Take care. Next time on MasterChef Legends, please welcome the legendary Dominic Kren. The home cook face their first team challenge.
I'm now adding my pork.
You and a partner will cook identical dishes.
Coming in.
Holy.
Don't forget to season your cream and stock.
They need to listen to each other, so it's all about being a team.
But it will be a tall order to avoid elimination. It felt somewhat lackluster.
Holy pray for me.
Damn it!
One potato, two potato.
MasterChef is back with a season of legends. Wednesdays on Fox.